Alright everyone, we are back with more of the Pokemon Sun post-game. This is MegamanNG, and previously we've captured the last of the Ultra Beast, Guzzlord. Now, for this video right here, we're going to be doing things a little differently. You want to know why? Because this episode's short, but I wanted to show everyone how you can get your hands on your own Cosmog, as well as type Null. As always, special thanks to Nintendo for providing me a copy of this game, and this post-game may not last long. So, we're here at the vast Pony Canyon. What for exactly? Pretty simple. We're heading to the Altar of Sunne. Now, in order for this to work, you need to have the legendary Pokemon Solgaleo at night, or Lunala during the day. So, here's why. We're going to be heading up the stairs. You guys already know that Solgaleo is an Ultra Beast, right? Well, since it does have the power to travel dimensions, for this one, we're going to be traveling to the other side. This may prove to be rather interesting. And there it is right there. Beyond the distortion, you can see what looks to be another world. Will you go there? And you're going to notice something really weird when you arrive. Yep, we enter the other side. Altar of the Moon. Basically, we're now traveling into the Moon world, where in this one, everything's flip-flop. Basically, if it's nighttime and sun, it's day and vice versa. So the question now is, what do we do from here? Yeah, everything remains the same, but the only difference is that time is flip-flopped. So it is kind of unique now we're on the other side. However, just because we're on the other side doesn't mean that we may get like Moon exclusive Pokemon. No, it doesn't work that way. If you're playing this on Pokemon Sun, chances are you're getting the exact same thing. So the only difference is the time of day, so that's nothing really minor. But it'd be kind of cool too. And it is intriguing that we're now seeing things from a very different perspective. It is exciting, trust me. But now we need to find a way to get our hands on, well, Cosmog. Remember Cosmog? Okay, so we arrived here on the other side. So we need to head to the Lake of the Moon. So you guys know where that is, right? Oh yeah, it's in Lunala Meadow. So let's head there. And don't worry, we're going to be heading back out soon enough. Right here. That's where we'll find it. So we need to move. Though I will say that, like I said before, it's kind of awesome seeing the world from a very different perspective. And yeah, it's daytime here in this world, whereas nighttime on the other side. So there are no other changes. Oh man, what's with all this noise? And yeah, to get this right here, we need to head to the other end right here. We just need to go right here. Ooh, found one. Another Zygarde cube. So basically the changes of it all are just pretty cosmetic. That crumbling old shrine. What do you think happened to it in the past? Well, only one way to find out. We now reach Lake of Sunne. Which is kind of weird because if it's supposed to be the alternate world, it's supposed to be Lake of the Moon. And what's this? Alright, we got TMO3, which teaches Psyshock, a special attack that deals physical damage. Interesting. Well, let's check the place out. See where it goes. And no, there are no wild Pokemon here, so we just keep on going to our leisure. No two bits about it. But yes, I hope you guys have been enjoying my Pokemon Sun playthrough. since we're now at the postgame, there really isn't much else to do aside from traveling, battling, you name it. And this probably is it. Solgaleo suddenly roared toward the sky. Another Pokemon appeared from somewhere. Lunala. It's Cosmog. So this is it. Yes. We're taking it with us. And yes, we now have Cosmog, a Pokemon, or rather in this case, Nebby, like Lily had in the beginning. And it's going to be added to the Pokedex. And I'm surprised it has the legendary thing. Meh. Yep, it's still a legendary. Its body is gaseous and frail. It slowly grows as it collects dust from the atmosphere. Yeah, no, I'm not giving it a nickname, and now it's time to see what its stats are. Mild nature, huh? Interesting. I think I can make use of it. Though its stats are kind of lame at level 5, and all it has is Splash and Teleport. That's the only attacks it got. It's lame, but that's how it is. And the worst part about this is that you need to level up to level, I think, around the 40s or something to evolve it. Let's just send it into a box for the time being. But at least I got a better natured one, so I'm not worried. Not worried one bit. So now our next stop takes us to Aether Paradise. What for? We're going to be getting our hands on one more Pokemon, and that will pretty much be it for this episode. I apologize if it isn't really much, but I don't have much else to do. But it still is kind of weird traveling through another version of our world. Whereas in Pokemon Sun it's nighttime, Pokemon Moon is daytime. That's really weird and really strange. That's not where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to meet somebody. Yeah, Gladion. And I may plan on doing the title defense battles later on after the Elite Four are taken care of. Though they may take a while. Let's head to the second floor. And since I am also $1 million richer, thanks to the game, of course, I can now get what I need. Stock up what I need. And there he is. So you came. I guess I've got to thank you again for all you've done for my family. Especially for Lily. I never knew she could smile like that. My mother's desires to reach Nihilego, and what she did in order to achieve that goal. I know she was completely out of control. But that doesn't mean I can't understand it. It was my father who started it. He was the one who first confirmed the existence of Ultra Wormholes and Ultra Beasts. But my father, he disappeared during an experiment, trying to connect to an Ultra Wormhole. All that he left behind was a weakened Cosmog and his papers about Nihilego. Lucimina's obsession with the Ultra Wormholes, and her obsession with the Ultra Beasts, I think it was all basically her way of trying to reach him again. That's what I had to believe, to get through it. It's not an apology or anything, but I hope you'll take this, fellow. And we receive our own type Null. Finally, we have the same Pokemon that Gladion had in the beginning. And yes, this thing does evolve, once you boost its friendship considerably. This Pokemon, I don't even know how to describe it, but my circuits are tingling. The heavy control mask it wears suppresses the intrinsic capabilities. This Pokemon has some hidden special power. No, I'm not giving it a nickname. Let's check its stats, though. And no surprise, we get a neutral natured. Why? Seriously, just why? Whatever, I'll keep it for like bragging rights, and maybe when I play Pokemon Moon, I'll say it for myself. Maybe I'll get something better. Send to a box. and I'll give you all the memory drives that let its evolution silverly change its type. We received a whole stack of memory drives. This is a different type Null, not the same one that I ran away with. It was kept in Secret Lab A. Its very existence was a secret. But I think I know you well enough. I think I can trust you to show it the world. Maybe it's time I see a bit more of the world myself. And starting with that Pokemon League, I think. I hear that Alola's got a real strong champion. Yeah, we'll be taking him on very soon. I assure you of that. Now let's head for the entrance because pretty much our work here is done. And we're also having a bit more time in this world. What more can I say? I love it. I just truly love this game a lot. And I'll make sure... What was that? That's just weird. Very, very weird. Anyway, there is one last road we must go. And that's back to Melee Island. What for exactly? Pretty simple. We're gonna see... No, that's not the island. And it definitely isn't it either. No. Yeah, let's fly to 10 Carat Hill and pay a visit to the Professor. Why? Because there is an item we need to get our hands on. And it's one we definitely need. Oh, great. Gotta bust them down. There. Much better. Now let's pay a visit. Yo, Professor. It's been a while. Hey there, Jose. Looks like you're really giving it your all. Yeah. You got a lot of Pokemon registered in your Pokedex now. Of course he has. Jose is my big boy. I wouldn't bother hanging out with some lug of a trainer who couldn't fill a Pokedex. Rodon's pretty fired up about it too. Of course I am too, so I've got a little something for you. And this is the item I'm showing you. This here, after beating the game, you go to Route 1, you meet with the Professor, and he gives you a lucky egg. When you have a Pokemon hold a lucky egg, it grows up faster. Some evolved Pokemon don't appear in the wild, so it's useful to have one of those if you're trying to fill a Pokedex. And that's pretty much it. I showed you guys where you can get the lucky egg. I hope this proves to be very useful, mind you, because you're going to need it, believe me. And we get another creature. And that's pretty much it for this video. That's it. I'm pretty much done. Next part, we're going to be finding the other land spirits. The other Tapus. So look forward to that. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. And I will see you guys next time for more of the Pokemon Sun post-game. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.